There's nobody here. Womp womp. Okie dokie. See how this shit feels on cold tires. This thing just break itself when the turbo's maxed out?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
The fuck? You can put status icons next to yourself now? What
Yes.
is this? Okay.
I am in the zone. I'm gonna tell myself that.
I can't get my round wheel to pair with my base, and I don't know where my pairing cable is. So, fuck it, we're doing this with a formula wheel.
No balls.
No, all the balls.
All the balls.
All right. Which tab is it? There it is.
If you turn the turbo up to 100%, as soon as the torque hits full, the engine takes gradual damage.
Yeah, so don't turn your turbo all the way up.
I'm just running it to see how it's very, very slow accumulation of damage.
Alrighty.
But it's just as soon as the the torque gets to maxed out, it's just blinky red engine.
Only 6 people registered.
Yeah, not many people.
Hopefully more people register for the proper race series.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not holding out hope. We've only got 4 people registered for Thursday Thunder.
I feel like that hasn't been the most popular anymore recently.
And no, and if it's because people don't want to drive ACC anymore, cool. What do they want to drive?
Huh.
Is the question, because I don't mind changing it. I just need to know to what. If it means I'm also not paying $35 a month for Sim Racing GP, I really don't mind that either. Alright.
The turbo is expendable. It's now faint almond color, the engine.
Brake
After
power
3
addendum.
laps.
Alrighty. Hit strategy. We don't need one of those.
New engine required at each pit stop.
Honestly, part of me actually considers configuring it so tire wear is accelerated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that you have to pit for more than just splash and dashes.
Yeah.
Same as like crank up fuel consumption, like if I could, to like
Right.
200%.
Can't adjust fuel consumption?
I think you can, but your options are like 0 to 100.
Oh, that's lame. Only lower it.
Oh. I didn't turn it in soon enough on that one. Nope. Again. So it's really hard to do on a little GT wheel.
Yeah.
Where does this turn in? I don't think there'll be many clean laps this race.
You gotta get used to the car.
Oh, I kept it off the wall at least. That corner tightens up on the exit. And that's not the direction the track goes.
Yeah, oh yeah, that corner, it catches you out a lot until you figure it out.
Oh. Ah, that one again.
Yep. It will teach you quickly. We need to do like a Tukaru series where we do all the layouts.
Oh. Too much turn.
I think chicane got you.
Yeah, I took too much curb, bounced
Chicane
a bit.
of death.
Yep, carried too much speed into that one. Okay, wheel. Please don't make me hit the E-stop.
I had to turn the force feedback down on this car a little bit. So you catch air into the pit lane if you go flat. Brake's not good. After 7 laps, it was a very almond, not quite 50%, but with full turbo. You can turn the turbo completely off if you want to.
Oh, no, too much throttle. Damn it.
Kane has started playing Assetto Corsa. I think he is near.
This would probably go better if I wasn't trying to actually slide it through every corner and just drive them normally.
It's better to just get it rotated and like have the straightest possible exit. Just go.
Yeah, but I want to be sideways and happy.
You can be a bit sideways.
No, I want to be full on sideways through corners.
I want to be flat out as much as possible. Make engine go roof, room, room. Kane has arrived in the server. He's not in the shadow. Fool. I hit my button. For that? Does that do anything? No, the dash doesn't light up. I don't think my buttons serve. I have no idea. What are all those purple sectors? I'm confused.
Ah.
What's going on?
Ayo.
No.
Where was Tomas in Miami?
Tomas had about an hour's worth of sleep and woke up with a massive headache.
It's not a valid excuse.
Okay. I also hate Miami.
Yeah, Miami's kind of rough. I got P3, so I'm not too bad.
Oh, I'm aware that you got P3. I did the video.
Oh yeah, sure. You still did though. Yeah, you still did the whole commentary thing.
Well, the commentary's not registered yet, but I did all the footage.
Oh yeah, nice.
You had a nice little battle with
Yeah.
Nils?
Yeah, Vil.
Lots of back and forth?
Yeah, there was just
back and forth?
until he got murdered or something. I can't remember.
Oh god. Okay, this is not the long version of Two Crew, that's right. Okay. That radical you picked though is so difficult not to spin in.
Is there... What now? Is the actual
pick the
Tuesday
next
trophy
series.
up?
Yeah, it's
I didn't look.
Yeah.
Doing
Yeah, it's
radicals.
been up.
Radical SXR?
Didn't... I think we raced that once in... Did we race that? I raced that in something else. In another...
We did
in
it
another-
once, I think. I like the paid version more, but I understand why we can't do the paid version.
There's this other community, we did a race in it, and it was pretty good. It's really sketchy, though.
Part of me feels like I should actually enable the handbrake. Actually, does this thing have a handbrake?
I don't think this one has... Doesn't this not have a handbrake, IRL?
No, no handbrake. Not this version of it, anyway.
It feels like a drift car.
Yeah. So drive it like one.
She
I don't
all-wheel
see
drive.
smoke coming off your tires.
Yes, drive slower by sliding.
Oh.
I mean, it was smoke, not the right kind, but I did see smoke off your tires.
No, my shifter fucked up and went into reverse.
Did it explode?
Ah, shit, I keep forgetting this corner!
How's the rallycross layout? Let's go here.
Oh, nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Just trying the alternative layout.
Yeah. What? Oh shit. Also, there's there's a trade-off. If you go 100% turbo, it wears your engine perpetually.
But it lets you drift better?
It just gives you more power in the straight line.
So it does let you drift better.
I mean, theoretically, I suppose.
No! Hi.
Oh. It's hard to actually kick the ass out in this thing, though.
Just because it's all-wheel drive, you gotta like really get the weight light on the rear. Put your brake bias backwards. I'm running 68.
Man, it went into reverse again. What is by default?
72.
Oh. That's real high.
Yeah.
I'm lower that.
You can give it nice taps on the brake and it'll just kind of, the ass will stand up and flick it. So all-wheel drive, so like crank it, counter steer, and then floor it. And it will correct itself quickly.
Turbo. Yeah, sure, let's set it to 100. What could possibly go wrong?
Got to about 30% damage after 7 laps. Hard cones.
That's only if you redline it, though.
No. When the torque hits 100%. When the turbo gets to 100, it kicks in, it damages the engine. Like on Sidekick, it's got the little turbo marker. I turned it on to 90 and it doesn't go to 100%, obviously, and then so it doesn't break things.
Oh, is that what that yellow bar is?
Yeah, that little that's the turbo, I think. Yeah. So when it hits the top, it starts to damage your engine.
Oh man, just keeps doing the reverse thing. I've got 30 minutes. I'm gonna go take it apart real quick.
Oh no, there it goes.
I'll be right back.
I gotta slow down more for that corner.
Oh boy. Is there? I wonder if there's buttons you can map to manually adjust the turbo mid-driving.
I've got a turbo mapped. Don't know if I'd ever wanted to try it.
Because the turbo does give you more top speed. Gets you up to speed faster. Obviously. Oh, too late. Wide, wide, wide.
Ah.
It's a bit tricky to hit my times that I was hitting without the turbo. So go like 95 or something. 99%. That would just do that. Be cool, right? But Major has joined the chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Hum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
How's the track?
Windy and hilly.
Perfect.
It's a good track. Tukaru is great. Fictional. It's okay. All the tracks are good. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I'm just driving off the track.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a twisty track.
Yeah.
Alright, I have successfully taken my shifter apart, put it back together, waited a minute.
Is that the trick?
You have to actually, like, touch the board a few times. It's really fucking annoying. Don't you have a Fanatec shifter?
Well, the fact that I'm not able to, my DD is not usable, and I'm using the old CSL Elite, it doesn't frickin' work with the old CSL Elite anymore.
Oh, not
So
really.
I'm not using it. My Fanatec setup is currently scuffed. And has been, and I've been dealing with it.
Are you planning on just fully leaving Fanatec?
I have no idea. I don't have any plans to buy anything else from them yet. I mean, I've got a 15-pound aluminum brick in my kitchen, just sitting there in the box.
I don't know why you haven't shipped it back to them yet.
I don't know. Because I figured it would just cost money to fix it because it's out of warranty.
What's the matter with it?
It stopped connecting to the computer. The USB port on it doesn't work anymore or something.
So can you order a cable and resolder it, maybe?
I thought about that.
It's the connector itself.
It's a
that broke.
USB-C connection on the board. It just doesn't register. Plug it into the PC, it doesn't detect anything.
maybe just resolder the spots on the board where the connector is.
But if it's the controller chip that's dead,
Ah, okay.
It's not the controller chip. DSL or CSL DD has a defect in the way they what do you call it? Manufactured the actual like little pins on the back. They can break really easy if you don't have like a rig that you keep in one place.
If you don't have what?
If you don't have a rig that you can keep in one place, they can break really easy.
Ah, yeah.
Guys, I never moved my shit really.
Didn't you tell me you moved or some shit before it broke though?
I guess I did, but it lasted a while after I moved. Then I just decided to stop working one day.
That's a wall. Okay. Where'd we land on tire pressure?
I've just been kind of guessing. I'm somewhere. I think I have to look again. My rears are still off.
First fucking turn.
don't follow the guy coming out of the pit lane, Brain.
Brake earlier than that, you dumb bitch. What?
I wish this was real drive so I could just drift it around everything.
Wish you could balance like the diffs or something, like tweak the power.
Alright.
The power
Star's
balance.
way too early in the all-wheel drive technology tree for that.
Right. My truck was stuck in four-wheel drive for about 3 weeks. And finally, it the transfer case went back to all-wheel drive, and I went underneath it and I disconnected it, and now it's fine again. It freaking cost $1,800 to replace that shit.
Wait, what's the difference between all-wheel and four-wheel again?
All-wheel, it goes to any tire, whereas four-wheel, the diffs are locked.
So
And-
all four wheels must turn at the same time.
Yeah, and when you take like right hand, left hand 90-degree turns, it's a pain in the ass.
Dragging the
Is that only
tires on the
useful
outside.
for like when you're in snow or something?
That's the only time I ever really used it. But it eats gas when it's like that, you know.
I mean, your thing already eats gas.
Yeah, well, going from like 13 miles to the gallon to 4, big difference.
We Dubai racing, here I come. See, you're doing it wrong. Why aren't you going sideways?
Because fast.
Man, when I want the ass to kick out, it doesn't kick out.
Steer with the brakes. And the ass will always kick out.
Yeah, put the brake bias backwards. And it'll just go, and it'll understeer. See, it's slow.
But fun. See, that would have been really impressive if you had been sideways.
Would have hit you more if I was sideways.
No, I tapped your rear quarter panel.
I saw that.
Well, we could try, you know, racing with like the World Drift cars.
That would be fun.
Oh. I didn't slow down enough on that one.
I wish I could set the turbo to like 93%.
I know, right? Just no fine tunage, only macro tunage. I'm also using gear set 3.
Oh, absolutely.
Default.
You're
I
leaving
don't know
like
why I like 3, but I like 3.
The only thing I did is turn brake power down to 95%.
I kept it at 100.
No.
Oh, it's too much cut. So much
So the
understeer.
pressure's 23?
Pressures.
I feel like it's
I
gonna
don't-
vary from person to person. Depends on how much you
I
slide
honestly
around.
have no idea in this car.
Okay.
Mine say -2 all around.
It'll vary on how much sliding you're doing.
Let's say I'm doing as much sliding as I can. It's telling me to drop like 4 psi on all tires.
Ah,
Got
Okay.
21, 22 on the front, 20, 21 on the rear, and it balances
Trying
out
to do,
sometimes.
Spec suggestion of just using the brake to turn.
Get like it also any throttle understeers. If you just completely lift, the car will rotate a lot more
Okay.
because of the all-wheel drive.
Well, I'm trying to oversteer it into understeer, but
You just like Scandi flick it.
essentially, yeah.
You just gotta. What's your brake bias?
68.
Like okay,
Aw.
and then which? Your hood is misshapen.
Does this thing have a butterfly valve? Sounds like it's got a butterfly valve.
Also, so when you're sliding, you almost don't want to counter steer because it'll just like immediately snap. You just gotta kind of keep the wheel straight-ish while you're sliding and just balance the power. I don't know. I'm saying words.
Too much. Oh.
Yeah.
I probably would have broke the the front axle with that. Oh.
Slippy slidey.
Launched off the curb into the
Nope,
start
too much.
finish straight wall.
It almost feels like a drift car, but it doesn't want to like be as.
If it was just rear wheel drive, it would be.
I mean, I can drift in all wheel or four wheel or.
Technically, it should be easier to drift in an
All wheel.
because you can just like kick it sideways and just flat out pull it around the corner. Can't really power oversteer it, basically. It'll understeer on
It does
power.
not feel like you can do that. Yeah.
It'll just understeer. Really only trigger it with the brakes or by weight transfer.
Oh fuck.
That's not the best place to drift. Also, if you flat out into the pits, it's a ramp. You'll catch all four. Catch big air.
Oh, I can go airborne. Woohoo!
Yeah, if this was rear wheel, it'd be a lot easier to just kick the ass and hold the slide. Oh,
Whoop.
snap oversteer.
My mirror is off. I just realized that.
Ooh, I almost kicked your ass
I
in.
saw that.
We almost had a cool tandy. Almost.
Trying. Oh,
I couldn't hold it.
boom. That's a big hit.
And then you were like, I like this wall.
I did.
I name it Charlotte.
Charlotte?
The haul it.
Charlotte?
Charlotte.
That's Killers off of Iron Maiden Killers. Charlotte the Harlot.
Oh, can't. First gear, not the best gear for drifting.
Yeah, I don't think we're really driving anymore.
Oh, I'm going wide. I need my freaking mirror so I can. Where is it? Not that. That's a screenshot. That's free cam.
F11.
I got my other keyboard. Where is it? There you are. I had to hold the function key, and I was just. Ah, okay. Womp.
Ah, fuck.
Kind of fuel. It's 25-minute race?
It's a 45-minute race?
25.
No, 25.
Oh, I was gonna say.
3.5-hour race.
4 of us on track.
Yes, let's go. The winner takes no reward.
The winner gets nothing.
I do think we have a little too much practice time.
It's done up so that, like, if you want to hop in and just chat as well, it's there.
Like, you don't have to do the full practice. It's just you have an hour window to join before qualifying.
Like, you can come in, hop in, do a bit of practice, and then wander off for a bit as well.
It's just an hour warm-up session.
Oh. Okay. Up.
I get too used to having this long practice session. So other races I'll have like a 15-minute practice, and I'll be like, crap, I need to like. Actually, I can't be late because
There's
I mean-
no room.
I normally don't practice at all.
Yeah. What was I gonna do? I was gonna calculate fuel. I'm like, why am I have my phone on my hand? Okay, so
It's lost time. Look out.
that time was to. That is that.
Ah,
Then
Oh, I finally got around
Invalidated on
to
the
watching
final corner.
Resident Alien. It's a good show.
so
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
6, 12. We'll do like maybe 12 laps, 12, 13 laps max. Verstappen.
I wonder if more weight would be better.
I mean, it could be. Where's the fuel tank at? Probably in the back, right?
I don't know anything about Audis, but probably.
So, like, you get more ass weight. I think you want your ass to be light, though. So
I want it to be heavy so that it kicks out.
No, if you get it lighter, get it up in the air, then you have less grip in the rear, and then that's how you slide. That's why you use the brakes to slide this car, because it lifts up the rear end. You just like stiffen the rear suspend. No, would you stiffen it to make it less good?
Unless you have so much weight that it counters the frictional forces of the rear tire.
Sure. By lines, limits. No idea. I have no idea. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm 100% treating this as a drift challenge.
Didn't see that turn at all.
The ascended line. Hmm. What?
Damn it, I keep
Where are
trying to
you
go to
going?
the other version of the track.
There are very obvious cones there.
Oh, it yelled at me.
I didn't like that.
Stepping away to go to the washroom. Be back, gentlemen.
Okay.
Qualify without me if I'm not back.
Oh, I wonder if Magnuson will show up in time.
How much gas do you got to put in this thing?
Not much. The 30 is enough, I think. Those 30 it comes with. I guess you take a little bit out if you wanted to.
We don't. Do we have
30
to
is
pit
15
or
laps.
Do a splash, I think, right?
do we have to pit or?
I'm pretty sure there's a mandatory one, right? The regular,
Check
the
it's in here
standard
right now.
splash and dash mandatory pit stop.
Okay. I
Uh,
gotta find the pit now.
That's
It's
before
right
the
on
final
the uphill.
chicane.
Okay. All right.
Just go straight up the hill and get as high in the air as possible.
Woohoo!
I don't even know if it was actually set. I'll pop it into the pit stop strategy, but I don't think it was
Yeah,
set.
well, what was it? Not maybe it wasn't set. I just figured it would be. Maybe there's no pit stop. Gentleman's
You said it was
agreement.
15 minutes? We're doing about a minute and a half per lap. What's that, 18 liters?
What are you talking about?
How long the race is gonna be, I guess.
It's 25 minutes.
25 minutes, minute and a half.
I calculated like maximum 13 laps.
So
Probably 12.
27 liters. Man, you can really feel when you turn the wheel too much in this car.
It just doesn't do anything.
Like it just immediately is like, oh, you have lost all grip.
Yeah.
You can do maybe like, I don't know, 20 degrees each way.
So you're sliding, then you gotta like point it in the direction you want to go and floor it.
Much like in a drift car, you keep this thing in low gears pretty much the whole time.
Dragging the tires across the ground.
Essentially. The only time I switch to higher gears is on the straights.
Yeah.
I get into fifth once.
You get into fifth on the straight, and that's it.
Yeah. Front right is warm.
Oh, my tires are all on fire.
Slide. I was dragging them. It was just locked up.
I honestly don't know how not to drift, so I'm just embracing the drift.
Really controlled throttle inputs. And knowing how to turn the car with the brakes. Not too much.
Well, the brakes are what... That chicane there is murder.
When you're on the
First one
brakes
is
and your ass is in the air, you turn, so all the weight's on the nose, that's how you get the turret to rotate a lot. But you don't turn too much, just like a little bit, and it'll just turn.
Is it just all smoke behind me?
I don't think I have my smoke particles on that much.
Uh,
I think I turned off the fancy stuff that Content Manager does.
oh, I've got that all turned all the way up.
Yeah. I think it, because it like persists forever.
40, 90.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, too much drift! Too much drift!
Oh, I was sucking up. No.
I still didn't find the friggin' pit stop. That's what I was looking for.
It's at the final chicane. There's an uphill.
Okay.
You get, yeah.
Oh man, my brake trace is insane.
Brake trace. What is it like? All over the place?
It's like.
I don't even know how to make sense of this.
Well, there's not a lot of us this time, huh?
There were only 6 people who signed up for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an off week.
There was another Thomas. He didn't show up.
Martinez.
Martinez. I've actually got a pile of parts behind me for my computer.
Well, what are you building?
I'm changing some things. I've got a liquid cooler, a new hard drive, and a new motherboard that will actually
Hard
support.
drive?
I needed more space, so I bought a.
Not a solid state?
Well, it's an M.2. It's a solid
Oh,
state.
Oh, okay.
They're all hard drives. It's just a general term.
Terabyte?
A 2 terabyte.
Ooh.
The
Which type?
990 Evo from Samsung.
Okay, yeah. Samsung, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, download the Magic software for that.
What?
Yeah, it's Samsung Magic, and it optimizes the Evo.
Okay. I just needed
This
more
is
space.
exactly why I
for
didn't go with
games.
Samsung.
What do you
Why?
have?
I have the Sovereign rocket.
Ooh.
Sovereign. I have no idea. I also got a new motherboard because the one I have doesn't support my 32 gigs at full speed.
Really?
It doesn't let me do it. It's running at 2133 megahertz right now at 32 gigs.
That's usually a CPU limitation, not a motherboard
I've
limitation.
looked at my motherboard my motherboard specs, and the memory configurations didn't go higher than like, I don't even remember. It was like 32, but overclocked or something. It's
Oh,
like I think
okay.
it's like a prime board or like some like early board. I got a new B550 board in MSI, and I use AMD.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it said it supports all the RAM speeds up to like fucking 6,000 or 5,000. I don't even know. Big numbers, bigger than my RAM.
Yeah.
Your RAM speeds are dictated by your Aegis version, so just update the BIOS.
Okay. I don't know.
Because AMD was originally locked to 6,000. Now they can do 7,000.
Okay, well I don't. My RAM is 3,600.
Wow, so they
Really?
went over 6,000, huh?
Oh, you're in DDR4. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not rich. I mean, I'm not spending thousands of dollars. I spent $350 on these things. I got whatever. I needed to get it for a while. My motherboard is like 5 years old or something. I don't even know. 4.
It's like what?
It's like 3 or 5 years old. I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I know. It's just. I think it's an old. It had an older chipset on it. Whatever. That's better. The one that I got is better. It's better. I need to get a better GPU, even though I don't need one. That 20 series.
Aren't you already maxing out Assetto though?
I mean,
At least on frame rate.
yeah. I have a shitty TV that I'm running 1080p, so it's like it's locked at 60, so it doesn't dip. but
that I would upgrade.
I mean, I had my 4K TV
Oh, I
on
found
this thing. I could bring that down again, but it's still only 60.
No, you can buy
I know
like
you
a
can
1440p monitor for like 150 that'll do like 250 now.
Yeah, they've come
Is
down.
it 50 inches though?
I mean, if
Well-
you want 50 inches, you're gonna be spending money.
I know, because that's what I got in front of me. I have a 49.5-inch TV in front of me.
You can get a like a
monitor that
TSL or
size would be
TCL.
crazy big expensive.
No, you can get like a TCL TV from like Costco or something like that for 200.
I mean, yeah,
What, a 240?
it's a future.
They
Or just a 120
they don't
TV.
run that high, but TCLs run at 120 now.
The new ones do that.
They used to be 120 like interpreted or something stupid like that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Interpolated.
We don't call that.
It's
Now
just
they
like
actually do high
pretend.
frame rates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still mad that there's no VRs that really goes above 90.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's because they're all freaking standalone.
Like I was looking at the big screen Beyond. Seems like it's a really good headset, but it only does 90.
I mean, yeah. How much more do you need?
What's the one you got now?
I have the G2,
Yeah, but what's the frame rate on it?
90.
Oh, okay. And the original Oculus, what's that, like 50 or
90.
something? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are all. I know, like the Quest can do 120, but it's like, I don't know what the 3 can do.
I think the problem with going with Facebook is that you have to like compress the video and it looks really shitty.
Wait, what? Facebook? I mean, I know they're the same, but like,
Meta, whatever.
yeah. What do you mean it compress?
Isn't that like a
You're just
1,000?
using the headset. You're not like
The
going
Meta
through-
2 and 3 don't let you directly send the video. Instead, what you do is you convert your video into a 3D video instead of a direct output. And then that
Okay.
needs to go through compression.
So you can't directly record.
No, which is annoying.
Whack. I have no idea. It worked fine for me, but like, I don't know. I didn't know any of the special details.
It worked fine for you in that the battery kept dying all the time?
It worked fine for me before they stopped. Before they removed the ability for it to fucking charge while it's plugged into your computer. Because apparently that was an issue. Yeah, it was dumb.
So what? They did a software update to remove that?
Yeah, there was an update, and it just said, I think it was like some part of it somehow removed. It was like a trickle charge, basically, when you plugged in your PC, but like it would drain, even though it's plugged in.
That's
It's-
retarded.
It is so stupid. It's like, goddamn, what the fuck? But before it worked fine. Except for when your controller battery was low, that you aren't using, and then it would completely take you out of whatever you're playing.
Oh, that shit
with the
drove
big-
me up the
the
fucking
big
wall.
message, your left controller, I'm not even touching them. Shut the hell up. And I crash because I can't see what I'm doing. I think that happened Singapore last year.
Yeah.
That's when I got
So you
headshotted.
You can't roll back the update?
I mean,
It's not with Meta.
nah.
Oh, okay.
It probably wouldn't, even if you could, it probably wouldn't. It would break things because, like, the software would be like, this is out of date or whatever. I don't know.
So they fixed shit that wasn't broken.
Basically.
No, they broke shit that was fixed, but not
Right.
working well.
Yeah. Bastards.
This is too good for this.
And then your G2 just doesn't work anymore, right?
It works. I haven't touched it. It's just, it started to do the whole thing. It would just, like, after you play for X amount of time, it would just go black. The screens would shut off. Everything else would still work. Like, it's still actually fucking working, but the screens in front of your eyes would shut off.
That's so weird. I never had that happen on mine.
And then it'll come back on after a second. But then it's only that's like the beginning of the end, right? Because if you keep playing, eventually it'll just turn off and not come back on until you reboot the headset. I've had poor luck with the VR headsets.
Will I make it to the line in time to try another lap?
Your headset, Tom, didn't really bother me that much. But the Oculus, holy shit.
I'm
It'll make
pretty
it if
sure
you
the
cut the
reason
chicane.
why you didn't like it is that your computer just isn't strong enough. So it can't deliver a consistent frame rate.
Yeah, if you were getting jumpy frame rates, it would definitely mess with your everything.
Like, some people are really sensitive to that.
Yeah, like Sharuk.
Well, no, my system runs at a lock 90. He just doesn't have the ability to handle VR.
Yeah.
Some
haven't-
people need to use VR a couple of times before they're able to handle a racing game.
I started off with the PSVR, the original one. That was probably a good place to start, honestly, because it's a lot of stationary experiences.
Red Baron Flight Adventure.
Yeah.
Well, he was in my full rig, my buddy, but he still was like, "Oh, I need to puke."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
When
first
VR
time-
was like the size of an arcade machine you had to get into with a helmet that was tethered above you.
Yeah.
I'll have you know, when I was young, VR was all in red.
Yeah, the virtual Game Boy.
This
Uh-huh.
this was actually before that, but yeah.
Virtual Boy.
That shit's still in the closet and it still works.
That's great.
That thing's
That's
a
a lie.
collector's item
It
now.
never worked properly.
Oh, I'm saying it works.
Sell it for $10,000 to some crazy.
It won't sell
collector.
that much.
I don't know.
Unless you get someone on crack.
I mean, sell crack
Well,
to
after
that person
playing for it-
first, and
And
then
for a couple hours, they will need
God
it.
fucking damn it. I cannot do that turn without going at least a little off.
you gotta slow down.
But I gotta go fast.
But like, you gotta go slow to go fast. You go fast if you're in the grass.
That's right. Just once.
I mean, you actually can in this car.
I mean, it's got slicks on.
It doesn't seem to care. It just
It,
keeps going.
it'll keep going in a straight line.
Well,
But until you need to slow down, then it'll just be like, I'm ice skating now.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not touching the fuel.
It doesn't matter. You don't need to take. You only gotta like take out like 3 liters or something.
oh, do we need to do a pit stop or no?
I don't remember.
I don't see it as a requirement.
There's a
Thank
place
you.
to check inside of the.
Because it's like, where would it normally say it? It normally says it in like I think it says it in the setup.
The server
Like
settings? you
in
mean?
the fuel, it would normally say or something.
I think
Normally
so.
it tells you where the pit stop
Well,
is.
There's
just in
usually, like, a little
case,
thing on
I'm
top.
going to add 1 liter in the pits strategy.
We have a
Okay.
gentleman agreement to just change tires. First one to shred your tires wins.
I'm gonna move my brake bias one more back.
Winnable.
We're gonna try 67 instead of 68.
Tom, don't fuck this up.
Oh,
Just hold the clutch. It's all-wheel drive, so the car will just go. With cold tires, the launch you won't feel like it's cold.
oh, the bar meter actually works. That's
Bar
cool.
meter?
On the dash, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one is that? I got my thing on top of it.
It says bar.
Okay.
Well, there's
Oh,
two
yeah.
bar ones. There's one that's PSI, and the other's total output, maybe.
I don't know. The other one's positive, negative, so
Well, the one that goes to what's that? 2.5 is definitely the bar meter, and the other one is, I think, just out of 100.
It's a shift.
We. I saw someone else take it sideways. I'm happy.
I haven't been able to do sideways turns yet.
Oh boy, it snapped. It's a
Oh, it snapped, all right.
little too much weight on this.
Oh, nope.
It's like all overtakes must be done sideways, or else you gotta give it back. You gotta give it back.
Give the position back.
The stewards are like, nah, it wasn't sick enough. Give it back.
It's like you failed on the style point requirement for the overtake.
10-second penalty.
Oh, here's the turn I keep fucking forgetting about. Did I murder you coming back on the track
No.
somehow?
I avoided you a little too well. I tried drifting around the outside of you, and then I was like, okay, you're coming across. And you gotta.
And that's the grass again.
Yep. Twice so far.
Spec is gone.
I went off twice.
I'm not driving in such a way that I would describe as going for time records here.
Oh boy. Kane arrives in the smoke.
There was a pretty big cloud and I couldn't see my apex anymore.
Oh.
Set
Any
a
is
time
watched-
like this.
Gran Turismo yet? Did you watch Gran Turismo yet?
The movie?
I did a while ago.
How was it?
I thought it was cool. It was interesting that it was all based on real stuff. I didn't realize that at first when I watched it.
That would be
Based
amazing.
on the NASCAR guy, isn't it?
What?
I want to watch that. I saw a clip of it. Yeah, the guy's gonna be dead in the second.
And I spun off. I say we pretend there was a safety car.
I don't know. Who wants to cause the safety car incident?
FIA interjection. I want to make the race interesting.
Michael, this is so not right.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean-
going off.
They basically came out and admitted that they did that for entertainment value.
Did what?
the 2021 race restart. Because according to their own regs, that should have been a finish the race behind safety car.
Yeah.
But money. There's probably some big guy with money who was like, hey, do this instead.
Well, no, it's because they were having their first season of really high ratings in a long time.
Yeah.
The problem is they basically destroyed whatever legitimacy they had as a sport by doing that.
So they didn't put out the safety car?
They did.
They did, and then they didn't let it. It needed to be out longer, and they pulled it in, which meant they still had back markers in the mid pack and the front of the race.
And nobody complained about that.
Oh, they did.
They complained.
Toto
Okay.
cried.
Because Hamilton was robbed.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody got robbed there, for sure.
We.
Ooh, a little bit of an over rev there. Pop the engine.
My
Careful with those
transmission is
first
yellow. Maybe I should stop putting it into second to purposely try to kick out the ass.
Nope. It did not work, and I am sad. Tried to hold the slide between both of those corners.
I'm sure you
How
can do
can
that
we
in another
lie to
car.
me? Initial D told me it was possible to do an inertial drift.
Initial.
Multi-track drifting.
Did they come out with another one?
Densha to go?
No, they never came out with another Densha to go, but they did come out with MF Ghost, which was kind of terrible.
It is, but at this point, I'm so starved for something motorsports to watch that's animated. I'll take it.
Did you watch Overtake?
Yes, actually, I really enjoyed Overtake.
Overtake was pretty good.
Crew chief is so pissed at me.
I didn't even bother turning it on today.
He was never going to have anything good to say to me. Well. It's going to be hard to pass me when I'm sideways in every corner.
Illegally, anyway. Maybe Brendan will just take a page out of Magnuson's book and just knock you off the road. What's funny is that could apply to either Magnuson.
Right? My God, he's had a bad run.
Oh,
Well.
no, we cut it in too tight.
Just let him do his thing.
Hey, I'm having fun. That's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Here you are trying to be fast, and I'm just trying to be sideways.
I got a 203 now.
And I haven't accomplished it yet.
Shifting. It's good for your car.
Yeah, but see, I don't have to worry about that because I don't have my turbo turned way up. So I can just keep it pinned at all
I got
times.
it at 90. It doesn't do damage when it's at 90%.
I got pieces of asphalt floating in the screen.
Yep, that sounds right.
Yeah, I've perpetually got grass all over my windshield, just kind of falling.
The CSB pug is still there where I see floating grass.
Several laps. Oh, overshot it. After I clipped the grass, it's still there.
Enough momentum.
Oh, too much throttle. Nope. Ooh. I gotta stop. It was a good drive. Nature is being cruel.
The big air.
I went the wrong way down the track again.
Whoop.
You just waiting around, Spec?
You had to go to the bathroom, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Nature.
well, this was a very silly race.
A lot of turns, man. Oh, God. I can't get the drift down.
It's not easy to drift in these things.
Lag.
What's next week's place? Say.
Next week we're going to Ottawa in the Radicals.
Oh, radicals.
They're a
The radical.
not prototype car. They're like
The little track
they're a
toys.
spec series, but they're not. They're not made by any regular manufacturer. They're made by just Radical.
They are independent.
I hit that friggin' pit button. So it is another twisty race?
I mean, it's a regular course. The only reason why this feels so intense is because the car is just apparently not designed to turn.
Okay. So it's an American car.
No, this car's an Audi.
I'm joking. You know, but they go fast straight.
All right, it took 20 minutes, but I finally did a valid lap. Or I guess an hour and 20 minutes.
Damn it.
What?
But no,
Damn it.
What?
Fucked it all up. I was another 7 tenths up, and I lost 6 tenths in the last sector. Was not for a 202.
You could pretend there's a safety car if you want to have one last fun lap.
Wom wom. I'm just trying to lap you, actually.
I don't
My
think I'm
best
going
lap-
slow enough for you to lap me unless I go off track.
20 seconds.
oh, you lapped me.
I think we all lapped you.
The
I think you
shade.
might have unlapped yourself from spec if you can actually get by one more time.
I got a 2:26 is my best.
Well, Brendan did a 203,
And what'd you do?
208.
Slidey, slidey.
That sucked.
What happened?
Your bathroom break sucked?
What's going on?
Bit into runs, so I had the choice of continuing racing or, run into the washroom.
Oh, good.
Oh,
And you're here.
So I chose to go to the washroom.
Oh.
That's why I said, I'm out, I gotta stop, and I just...
It was
red.
on its way out. Box. Shit necessary.
Yep. It's like, I am not soiling this white race suit.
You're in the suit?
No, I mean, like, in game, your character's, like, usually in a white racing suit, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Stig.
This box ain't quite a shit box.
It's a shame, because I was closing on Brendan.
Were you?
Yeah, I was, like, 0.6 seconds behind you.
After I passed you,
You did, and then I caught up to you again.
I was sliding around you.
You were. I was very happy for you.
I did a 203.
Very nice.
Stop it, you cunt!
I was gonna do a 202, but then I frickin' messed it up in the last sector.
Okay. Shouldn't get lapped. Ignore blue flag? Yes, I will ignore blue flag.
Cut the last chicane, didn't work. Cut the last
Fortunately, you got to hold him off for how much more time?
It's over.
It's over.
Oh, is
You
it?
crossed the
Oh,
line.
okay. Oh, all right then.
I can say that Kane raged more than me in a race this today.
No.
very minor. This is a close one.
All right. Well, hope everyone had fun.
Oh yeah, this is great.
If you haven't already, make sure you sign up for next week
Yep.
for the series proper.
Does Brendan have the slipstream?
Oh, well, this thing doesn't have.
It does not want to turn.
You have to turn with the brakes in this car, which is annoying.
That corner sucks with the crest. Brake really early there.
I saw him going off, so I didn't
Oh
want to hit
yeah,
him.
sure enough. A likely story. I'm gonna go over here.
It doesn't matter. I stopped it.
Ah, there's a wall there.
No lapping for you.
I mean, I would have lapped you on the cooldown lap.
Negative. Negative.
It's a
10
big
minutes now.
if.
Did it happen?
Did not occur.
Womp.
I made the podium.
Let's go. He beat Spec on pace alone.
On the pace of his bowels.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna get sponsors now. Woo!
Where are my sponsors?
All those points of the
Should-
Offweek
I should
championship.
get a. I was about to say I should get like Pepto as a sponsor on the car.
You'll get a, I don't know,
Imodium, Metamucil.
shark.
Oh,